After the first 5 weeks of live tweeting and self-evaluation, I needed to develop different strategies to increase my engagement with my classmates' tweets and attract them to engage with mine. It meant more preparation in advance to discover information about the film's background and content and relating this more to the lecture material. It also involved contributing more analytical responses to my classmates' tweets, thereby supporting my peers' research efforts and showing I'm learning from them too. I needed to change my surface level approach, thinking of the films as entertainment and making tweets containing simple responses or jokes. I needed to think outside the square, to discover any inferences and symbolism, and tweeting about these. I searched things you need to know before watching the movie title. There are many bloggers discussing a movie's background, the story it's based upon, and the scriptwriters and directors' inspirations and approaches to their subject. They also point out the important scenes, dialogue, setting, and any references and nuances included. I found these articles useful for achieving greater understanding, especially as I'm an ESL speaker. From week 6 to week 10, I implemented these new strategies. I started my tweets with background information on the film that I thought would be of interest to my peers. For week 9's film, Alita the Battle Angel, I tweeted information on Alita's manga origins. I thought this might be relevant for any Japanese pop culture references or the film's relationship to other manga stories, plots, or characters. This tweet attracted 1 like and 1 retweet, demonstrating that I was engaging more with my peers, especially the retweet, which means my information was useful enough to be shared with others. It was an opportunity to compose more analytical responses by making additional tweets linking the cyborg Alita's characteristics to the lecture material. While watching Arrival, I was confused by what I thought were plot flashbacks. So, I requested clarification which might stimulate greater exchange with my peers. Georgie informed me these were flash-forwards. This created a dialogue which enabled me to understand the film's plot better by learning from my classmate. Another of my background tweets for Arrival delivered information on the film's creation of a logogram Bible to help humans and aliens communicate. This received the most responses, but didn't stimulate discussion. My tweet regarding Robot and Frank that received a good response, I quoted Shayla's tweet because I thought her tweet about Frank utilizing the robot to his advantage could benefit others. I made a few memes while watching films at the start of the semester, but the time and effort it took to make them made me miss important aspects of the film. But Jacob's tweet, comparing a scene from the Avengers Infinity War with a similar scene in Ready Player One, shows that memes can attract more engagement with classmates. I will try to create more meme tweets in the future. I find it difficult to include the lecture materials in the film's analysis and to tweet these spontaneously. In future, I will read through the relevant week's lecture and try to retain the subject matter in more detail before watching the movie. This will enable me to post more interesting analytical tweets based on the related lecture topics.